Can you guys believe that this is the final manga news video of 2024? Like, hello friends, happy Monday. So very excited that you're here, so excited that I'm here. It really feels weird not filming manga news video. Honestly, I have so much news that I really feel like I'm super behind. There have definitely been some anime related news that have come out, aka your Forma anime. Yes, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it right here so you can go check it out. It looks so very good. Shout out to my friend Nicole. Shout out to her honestly for getting me into the series, but also her sending me the link saying, hey, look at it. It looks amazing. That is definitely one of the big anime news I feel like came out when I was sick, and I honestly just feel like there's so much. So hopefully in the upcoming weeks, since my family's finally feeling better, though we stayed home for Christmas since my family was all sick, and then I found out my family that we were gonna go visit that they're sick as well, and I was like, maybe it was a good thing we stayed home in the end, even though it was really weird because we did FaceTime. So praise God for technology. But yes, enough rambling. We're gonna be rambling about so many fun and exciting things, mainly some wrap-up things that the different publishers have shared. Lots of Haikyuu. We have a Haikyuu segment, guys. A Haikyuu section that I'm really excited. A few cover reveals. So gave myself a little bit of breathing room this week since I was like, I have a feeling I don't want to ramble because I really love all of the wrap-up things that have been coming out. And don't worry, friends, I'm going to be having my own wrap-up. In fact, I'm actually working on a very big secret project that I'm hoping to release this upcoming Friday. I'm not going to have a video on Wednesday because I'm really trying to focus and work on this secret project and get it out by Friday. But yeah, I'm going to have this secret project. I'm going to have also my favorite manga reads and manhwa reads of 2024 and what was my ultimate favorite read of 2024. So please stay tuned. Look forward to that. But before we dive into some of the stats that I've seen, do you know what came out when I was sick, friends? Yeah, you guys know Magical Girl Dandelion Chapter 7. It felt we are not promoting it the next upcoming Monday after that chapter dropped and saying, go read it, go read it. It was so good. And like I always say, if you haven't caught up, if you haven't read it yet, pause this video, go read it because the action was so intense. Oh my goodness, we see another magical girl shining this week. I was thriving, I was here for it, and I love Shade. Shade is amazing. We see some shenanigans that unfold, and honestly just goes back to that action and that heart that this series just is thriving and flourishing with. I'm really loving it so much, and where it ended, if I thought the previous chapter was a cliffhanger, no, this one was a different kind of cliffhanger that really just like, we're ending there? Like, we're ending there this week? Like, why? Why are we ending here? Very good. Continue to love it as always. Please go check it out if you haven't already. With that, with Magical Girl Dandelion, oh my goodness, one of my favorite events that I have been to, I think, for the past 2 years is the Shoujosei of the Year 2024 Awards. This is hosted by Colleen at Colleen Manga Rex. I will leave a link to her YouTube channel here. I believe Cassie is also co-hosting this with her. I wasn't really sure if Colleen is the one that shared it, but I did see that Cass had shared it as well. So do forgive me if Cass is one of the co-hosts and I'm not giving her the proper recognition. Definitely unintentional. I went to last year's ceremony and I absolutely loved the live stream. Like, this is all online. There's no real like ceremony happening here, but what's so special about this award is, or this ceremony, this event, is it's all Shoujosei. And there are so many different categories. Well, maybe not so many, that's a little bit exaggerated. There was so much struggle and pain because Magical Girl Dandelion was at least nominated, I think it was in 3 different categories. Yes, there's Shoujo of the Year, Josei of the Year, BL of the Year, Yuri of the Year, Smut of the Year, and I think we had like Best Fantasy, Best Drama, Best New Physical Release, Best New Digital Release, and there's so much. Majority, almost all of the titles that were in the form, the nomination, which I will leave the link down below. Please go vote, please go vote. Most of them are already out in English. I feel like I said that weird. Though there are a few that did get licensed this year, they're actually on the forum. So definitely some things to stay tuned. Like Jean Bride was on there. Witch Life in Mongol was on there. There's another one that we have licensed, but it's not out yet. So I would just say that there's a few things that you can definitely look, oh, Pink Candy Kiss was the other one, that you can look forward to for next year. So definitely a few anticipated releases. I know for quite a few of my friends who are really excited, and I struggled filling out this form, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I struggled. I did vote for Magical Girl Dandelion. Glasses was up on there, and yes, I did vote for Glasses because I love that series so much. So definitely go share your vote. Link down below, because I think the voting ends January 5th, I believe it is. And there'll be a ceremony on Colleen's YouTube channel like I believe there was last year. I don't know how the ceremony will be done or anything, but there will be a live stream celebrating and announcing who the winners are. I really feel like with this year that whatever wins, it's gonna be big because there's just so many big series on here. But yes, I was really excited to see Magical Girl Dandelion on there. Rightfully deserved. All right, let's talk about some wrap-up things that came out. So Kodansha and Yen Press both shared their manga wrap-up, manhwa, well, for Yen Press's manhwa wrap-up as well. They shared their wrap-ups for their specific publisher that they did. So let's talk about Kodansha first. I was shocked to see that Kodansha had 73 new debuts this year that came out in the year of 2024. No shoujo in that little image, but if we were to go to their top 10 most read series on Kodansha, we would see two different shoujo, and that is A Sign of Affection, and the one that came in at number 10, because A Sign of Affection was actually number 4, so in the top 5, let's go. But at number 10 was A Girl and Her Guard Dog, and I don't know how familiar you are with this series. I have not personally read it. I do have a few friends who actually really do enjoy this series or do like reading it, but overall there's not a lot of excitement and love that's publicly spoken for this series. There was actually a lot of really mean things that were said about people, like if it was outed that you do read it, that you do like it, which I think is completely unfair, because if you like it, girl or guy, you do you. You do you. You like what you like, and that's just what it is. But a lot of people were really upset about that, but I was very shocked just because I don't see anybody really positively saying things about this series, but obviously it's well loved. If it's coming in at number 10, then people really do enjoy it. Many people are saying that this is going to be one that's going to probably be, maybe, nothing for sure, this has not been confirmed, okay, this is me rambling, that's probably going to be in Kodansha's print club that they announced a few weeks ago. You know what, love, that's an understatement. This could potentially be on that list of manga, that digital only manga that's going to get physically published, because I believe just that one and the Cafe with the Goddesses, those are the only two digital only series on this list. So surely they're going to be coming. And the number 1 overall top series on Kodansha was Windbreaker. Number 1 series by global sales, number 1 read series, number 1 series purchased in the US, Canada, Australia, Great Britain, and Germany. I haven't read this series. I have not watched the anime, though my husband did, and this really feels like it's rightfully deserved. I definitely enjoy the covers. I really enjoy seeing people when they share about this series. It's sort of weird with how much I love delinquent manga that I haven't read this, and I think because some of the scenes I saw in the anime when my husband was watching, it's a little bit too bloody for me, I think a little bit, but I did really like the main character and the things I did see. But I like delinquent romance. I like delinquent romance specifically, and from what I've heard, or from the lack of hearing, I've never heard of romance in Windbreaker, but very excited for Windbreaker for sure. And going on to Yen Press, the reason I laughed starting this is because Yen Press said, we published 798 total books in the span of a year. Y'all, that just feels insane. That feels like a huge number. 3 million hours of people listening to the books, audiobooks that they have released, which, I mean, both are huge wins. We are eating, we are being fed well in the manga community. I would say definitely specifically in the shoujo community. I feel like some of my good big wins came mainly from 7 Seas, but Yen Press was the second GOAT, I feel like, for me personally. And obviously, Villains Are Just to Die, number 1 light novel, that was in my top 3 biggest wins for 2024 for sure. So definitely Yen Press is feeding the community. We are eating good. They talked a little bit about the top 5 genres, which that's cool. That's not what I want to talk about though. The thing I wanted to talk about was the top 5 of debuts, and they broke it up into sections. I was really crestfallen to see that only out of the 4 that they shared here, that for novel series, My Happy Marriage was the only one for shoujo in the top 5. Is that a win? Am I taking it? Yes. I'm not trying to take that away. I guess I feel like with my secret project that's going to be coming, I wanted to celebrate Shoujosei wins specifically. And I feel like if you're just looking at these charts and these numbers, like, well, man, what's the shoujo community do? No, the shoujo community, we are doing our part. I feel like we're buying the manga, we're reading the manga, we're repping it, we're showcasing it, we're doing all of the things. So bummed that we didn't have more, but I am happy that if we're going to have a shoujo from Yen Press in the top 5, let's go My Happy Marriage. and we got season 2 coming out next month. I am so excited for that. Solo Leveling, I was not surprised having the novel and the manhwa up on here. Also, Oshinoko, wasn't surprised by that. Delicious in Dungeon. The Green Yuri, wasn't surprised by that as well because there was so much. I have not seen as many series that are not shonen hyped up as much as this one. And of course, probably we're not super overwhelmingly surprised when they said their top title of 2024 was Delicious in Dungeon. It feels rightfully deserved. I have not read it. I have not seen the anime of it because on my Netflix is just so weird. But I feel like this was a big win and I'm excited that it won. Now, if we did want to talk about a little bit of shoujo, now this is about Palcy. Forgive me, I don't read. This is a yes, I do read. Forgive me, I don't read on Palcy, so I don't have a lot of familiarness with this, but I know it's a Japanese website and it publishes what is Shoujosei. I don't know, I'm pretty sure it is an actual confirmed demo. It's not just a digital series that's geared towards, say, a female audience and then it's called a shoujo. I'm not 100% sure, but I do feel like if you look at the list, and that's what I'm about to share, the top 5 most read series on Palcy, I was really excited for this because all of the series that were in the top 5, we have in English. And I was like, thank you, English publishers, for delivering because these series all seem amazing. I've read all of them but one, and that's the one that actually came in first place. And it's not officially out yet, but it comes out in February, and that is Choking on Love. I am getting more and more excited for this series. This was in my top 10 of most anticipated releases for 2025. I have very high expectations because I just feel like there's so much love for it. And for it to come in number 1, I'm like, dude, I need to get up on this. And of course, number 2, Gazing at the Star Next Door. Love, love, love this series very, very much. Very, very happy it's on here. Same for number 3, My Girlfriend's Child, rightfully deserved. One of the few dramatic series that I am very invested in. Been so much heartbreak, but very healing in these very small and special moments. Like to the point where you see a character smile, genuinely smile, and it make you cry. You know, it hits you in the heart. And number 4, Condition Call Love. Very, very happy to see our sweet couple here. Really loving Condition Call Love. Please, next volume, Don't Break My Heart. 5, yes, love that's an understatement. Very, very excited. You guys have seen I did the unboxing for volume 1 that we officially have it in print. If you have been trying to get your copy, I don't remember if we talked about last manga news video, but don't worry. If it's on pause, Kodansha has made a statement saying that it is on pause. They're working through some things and it's coming back. So it's not like a very limited run and that's it. No, it's coming back. And of course, we do have this fully available digitally, I should say, but I'm waiting. I have all the volumes digitally, but I'm waiting for the physicals because I loved being back in volume 1 and I did do a first impression review. If you're curious about my thoughts, it was so very good. Another Shoujosei thing that I really want to talk about that I thought was the coolest thing. So Shoujo Crave, which is a big account on Twitter, she shares only stuff that's Shoujosei and anime that is geared towards women. She specifically worked with this artist or this graphic designer to do a Hana to Yume 2024 Wrapped. And basically she went over everything, presented this data, this information for all the stories that were in Hana to Yume in 2024 in the magazine. She talked about what series were on the cover, which ones got colored pages, which series ended, which series debuted and continued, just really which series had, what their rankings were in the magazine, how many breaks the creators got during the year of 2024, and also which of these Hana to Yume titles had physical releases in Japanese, I believe, and especially in English as well. And I just found it very, very fascinating. So I would highly recommend checking out. The graphics are great. And it was just a really interesting thread. And I'm so glad that she put it together. And as well as this person who created these graphics, it was great. So again, please go check it out because I found it really interesting. Hana to Yume is one of my favorite shoujo magazines. I love them. I love almost everything that's in there. It's one of the magazines that if I could only choose, say, like one shoujo magazine that I could pick up every month, it would be Hana to Yume. I'm thinking about the one that has glasses and I was like, that's true because I really like that magazine too. I'm blanking on what it's called right now, but I love that one as well because that one has My Girlfriend's Child. I hear my friends that love dessert. I hear them like, Laura, you're forgetting about this. And they're getting me on that hype train. I'm seeing more series in dessert that I really enjoy. But yeah, go check out Hana to Yume. It's a great magazine. I'm excited to see what they're going to be bringing us this year. Now we get to the Haikyuu part of this video, which I'm so excited because y'all, when I was sick and I shouldn't have been staying up till midnight to watch a live stream, but the Jump Festival was happening. Haikyuu was on the blue stage, and they had the VAs of Hinata, Kageyama, and Kenma on there talking about Haikyuu the dumpster battle, and I was like, y'all, it was 10:30. I was like, we might as well just stay up right now. And that's what I did, and it was amazing. Was there any English subtitles? No, there was not. There was no English closed captions or anything, but did I love and appreciate being there? Yes, I did. Did I get emotional? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I actually spammed my Discord with so many screenshots and how excited I was. But before we could talk about what was revealed at Jump Festa, because it was some exciting news, I was overjoyed to see this in passing, that Haikyuu the Dumpster Battle won in the movie category for Japan Anime Trend Awards 2024. Yes, 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 rightfully deserved. The video is digitally available on Crunchyroll. I have not seen any kind of news yet that it's available physically, like in English, or when it's gonna be, but I need somebody to get up on it, because I need it. I need it in my collection. This is the only anime I've bought every single season of, because yeah, I need Haikyuu. I need it represented in my life, you know what I mean? And needing more Haikyuu representation, listen to this. Haikyuu is the third best-selling media franchise in Japan for 2024. Y'all, does Viz see these numbers? Because they need to get on it. They need to get on it. Like number 3. And if you look here at this, let me put it up here. If you look at this graphic, okay, Jujutsu Kaisen, The Apothecary Diaries came in second. And then you look after it for number 4. Frieren was number 4. And I feel like Frieren just took the world by storm for Haikyuu to come in number 3. Like, let's go in the course of One Piece Blue Lock. And I felt like this was a big win for Haikyuu. And I'm just like, please, Viz, please, like, give us the spin-offs, give us the light novels. What more do you need to see for you to print it and release it in English? Going back to what happened at Jump Festa, oh my goodness, they announced the official Haikyuu fan park. Oh, and they shared images, which I'm going to share right here, that the 2 that they had 3 during the live stream, but there was only 2 shared online. I want to go so bad. It is a lottery event, but basically you're experiencing the world of Haikyuu in real life. I am like, ultimate dream right here. Like, there's somebody I know that's definitely trying to get into it, and I really hope they do. I hope they can take pictures, because I need to be living through somebody as they go to the Haikyuu fan park. Like, the coolest thing. I'm so excited. And not just that, but Sensei, being the amazing creator he is, fed us some more art all the time, every time. Look at them. Look at Hinata, Kageyama, and Kenma. I love it. It says, everyone, please take proper precautions against the cold, and let's meet again next year in good health. I loved it. I squealed when I saw it during the live stream. It just made my day, and I'm really happy that we have the big, nice resolution one, because yes, I did save it. And the last thing for my little Haikyuu section here is Haikyuu has reached 70 million copies in circulation for Japan for volumes 1 through 45. Yes, again, these numbers are big. This doesn't even include worldwide, and every time, y'all, every time I see these numbers, all I can say is, Viz, are you looking? Are you listening? Can you give it to us, please? Please and thank you. So what a win Haikyuu had for 2024, and I was like, I want to feature a Haikyuu section here to celebrate the big wins that Haikyuu had in the year 2024. It makes my heart so happy. Now I want to include one other thing that includes my favorites, and that's Twisted Wonderland, because I do love it. May not talk about it a lot, but I do love it. I did get the art book. It was amazing. Yes, the Twisted Wonderland, there is a new comic. It was crazy because there was a pre-order link, and we're like, what? What's going on? Like, because we still have Savannah Claw that's ongoing, though I heard it's on hiatus. My dorm, or if I was in Twisted Wonderland, that it's in its final arc. Azul, he's at the part where he just overblotted, and he looks fantastic. I love seeing spoilers for this series, not gonna lie, it's really great. And now we have Kalim and Jamil getting their manga. Look at this cover reveal, y'all. Kalim looks fantastic, Jamil looks great. I love it. I'm thriving. Volume 1 comes out in February, and I'm just like, are we getting it in the G Fantasy magazine like we have with the other 2 manga that we have? I think even the one with Riddle and Deuce and all of them, I think that was in G Fantasy as well. So there's been a lot of questions about this, but this is legit. It is on Amazon, like with the cover and everything, and I'm just so excited. I am so excited, y'all. Like, please go ahead and get it, Viz. I've already put it on my license wish list, because I'm like, even before I saw this official cover, I'm like, it's got to be on there. I know that I say that I don't share covers, like Japanese covers of later volumes, so it's not spoilers for any of us English readers, or reading English manga, I should say. But y'all, I had to share this one because it didn't feel that big of a spoiler. But Queen's Quality, we've mentioned, it's ending. The creator shared a sneak peek of what I hope is the final cover, volume volume 25. If this is a cover that has all of the characters and they're all smiling, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry because I think that is the perfect way to end this series, especially since there have been several covers with Fumi having tears where she's crying, especially with volume 24. If you've seen that cover, I really think this final cover would be perfection. Are they? I don't know. I'm sad that it's over. I'm sad that it's almost about to be over. I just had to share that. I won't share the official cover, but I probably will spam it in DMs because I'm going to be really excited if this is the cover that I think it is. But talking about English covers, because we have 4 of those, let's talk about those. Victoria of Many Faces, the manga, the cover reveal is here and it looks beautiful. I was really excited to see a few people actually mention that they were really excited for this and like in the comments for the most anticipated releases of 2025. I was so excited because I'm really curious about this. I loved the blurb that was for the light novel, and y'all, I think this comes out in February. Let's investigate this real quick, but if it comes out in February, my wallet is hurting. How much can I justify saying it's my birthday to get the manga I want? I don't know. Yeah, it comes out in February, but it looks great, sounds good, very excited. This next one I'm also very excited for, and that is volume 8 of Honey Lemon Soda. Loving, thriving reading this series. We get the anime right around the corner maybe next week or the week after, and I'm very excited. It looks beautiful. Heard great things about it. Not going to share the blurb here because it is spoilers, but just know good things are coming. Very excited for what's about to be going down in this volume. Hopefully. Next up is I'll Become a Villainess Who Goes Down in History, the light novel. I have read the manga. I actually even featured it in my Villainess versus Heroine / Saints video. Had a lot of fun with that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a good time. It was a good time. I wanted to share the cover here though because it looks good. I really love this female lead for a villainess. She is great. Very curious about volume 2. I don't actually know when volume 2 comes out for the manga saying that though, but I'll have to keep an eye on it because I would like to read more of this, even though there was something like an issue that had me a little bit iffy, but as a whole, I really loved the first volume a lot. And then to wrap us up for cover reveals, Love of Kill, volume 14, After the File. This is the final volume. I think it is like a collection of stories, sort of like I moved my manga the other day and I don't know where anything is right now, I'm so sorry. Sort of like they did for I'm the Villainess, So I'm Taming the Final Boss, where they had volume 4 and it was just a collection of short stories. Highly recommend. It was so good. I loved it. And I think that's what they're doing for Love of Kill, so I'm really excited for all the Love of Kill fans who are getting this kind of excitement, getting this kind of treatment to get this, because I feel like it's really rare, you know, when we get those extra volumes that aren't part of the series because they're just spin-offs or just illustrations or whatever. Like, please, English publishers, we want this too. And so Yen Press has seen that and they're like, hey, we got your back, and they really do. And I hope that I can back up that statement saying that with my secret project that I again hope to release this upcoming Friday. Again, I won't have a video on Wednesday in preps and hoping of getting this done. I'm halfway through it as of filming this video, so let's hope for the best. But honestly, I hope that there were so many wins for you this year when it comes to manga and anime. I'm very excited to see what 2025 is going to bring us because there's already been some great things announced that are going to happen in 2025. So let's go, start the year strong, and I really hope you have a wonderful and fantastic New Year's. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. See you next year!